not good. Chinese Communist Party, the government that is bad.
Manning Johnson was an African-American Marxist in the early half of the 20th century, and he was a true believer. He was a leader in the American Marxist movement. And in fact, the Soviets targeted the African-American communities deliberately because they knew that they could amplify racial tension. Jim Crow law was still in effect.
The Black Lives Matter founder is an admitted Marxist.
I do believe in Marxism. It's a philosophy that I learned really early on in my organizing career.
She said she supported Chairman Mao. She's the one who set up this movement after going to Venezuela to meet with Hugo Chavez to give her seed money to run this movement.
Is a Russian design.
This is like legitimately a communist gun.
It is legitimately a communist gun.
But were you guys allowed to own weapons?
No, only the military.
Death to communism.
As a Chinese American, we love this country. We want to stand up for this country. We want to protect the United States. Now is a turning point. Our country cannot go to socialism, cannot go to communism. It's too dangerous. We're going to lose our freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religious, We're going to lose everything, no freedom.
You have to understand communism kills. The second part is how they manipulate language.
They will take a concept that's essential to a good, healthy, happy, progressing society,
Right.
and insert a modifier, typically before the word, that will change the meaning of the word so completely as to literally turn it 180 degrees. I think every decent person would acknowledge that it's important to be correct. But since the woke supremacists are never right, they're never correct, they insert the modifier politically before the word correct and change its meaning 180 degrees. It no longer, being correct no longer means comporting to fact and reason.
Yeah.
It now means comporting only to the political needs of the supremacy.
I think that there's a lot of people more concerned about being precisely, factually, and semantically correct than about being morally right.
And even with truth, it's like now they have my truth. My truth.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Most of us, most good, decent people would recognize justice as being, let's say, the closest possible wedding of outcome to behavior. They insert the modifier social before the word justice, and it changes the meaning 180 degrees. It no longer means a appropriate outcome to an